Hello guys, hello beautiful people, wherever you are. It's Intaki_1, and if it's your very first time hitting me on my channel, man, don't shy away to subscribe. Consider hitting the notification bar, and let's spread some love. So guys, you know, recently, the previous day, the day after these 2 days that had passed, really rained. And as you can see the climate right now, we were foretold by these guys called weather broadcasters that we're going to have El Nino. El Ninos are here, and this is my beautiful dog. It's called Peace, and we were told El Ninos are here. Now, these El Ninos brought so much. The El Ninos that really started brought so much distractions compared to the advantages that we have. Now, you see like this tree over here. Let me just show you. This tree was actually came upstream, but you see all this rain just brought this big tree over here, and it will be an advantage. I think I'm going to burn charcoal with this tree. I'm going to cut it. I'll cut it and I'll burn charcoal here. But once the rain comes, it brings blessings, so we don't cry. And another blessing is we are sand harvesting. This is pure sand that's used to build big villas, used to build big storage apartments. This sand, and once we get this sand from this river, we sell it, and you may use it for your own consumption. You may use it in building. You may sell it as well. So I'm using it in building construction, one of the building materials, so I will not go an extra mile of having something, chipping something from my pocket to buy sand. So this sand, I'm taking it from this river, and I'm just harvesting here. And you see all this place, all this slit that you see in this riverbed, this is sand. Pure good sand, grade 1 sand. And this is the advantage of the rains now. It brings sand so that we may get at least something on our pockets. This is the village life in Africa. But also, this sand, if you decide to sell, you'll sell it at more than $50 to $60. Yeah, mostly $55 to $60. The full tipper, we call it tipper, we call it a lorry. Yeah, once you sell it, it's $50 to $60. If you want to buy it, if you sell it at 30. Sorry, you sell it at 30. To 35, and if you buy it from somebody, you may buy it from $60 to $70. So this is money, and also the scriptures tell us anybody who's lazy is going to be poor. Anybody who loves this, to sleep is going to be poor. I don't want to die poor. This is Africa. This is one of the this is one of the resources that we're blessed with God. This is a spade, and one thing I really love about this spade, you know, once I take this sand from here, it sharpens this blade. You see this blade? It's sharp, really sharp, really sharp. So it's a weapon also, because, but not every sand that we harvest, yeah, we may harvest also. You need to be sharp so that you may not harvest mud, yeah. So, but right now, mud is really far. So I've been harvesting this all this time. Upstream, I'm harvesting. Downstream in Amaro's villa, there are some youths who are harvesting there. And something enough, I was told that these Dante and Dimwango's plot. So this is my neighbor. The land that you see with maize is Dante, Aaron Dante's plot, conjunction with Dimwango. And I'm their neighbor here. So this side is my land, this side is my land, and the other side is his land. So it rained rains and hailstones. It rained hailstones. Hailstones actually hit the maize so hard that they're in shambles. They're actually torn. Even you can see it really did a destruction. But one thing I really love, once it hit the maize like that, it becomes much fertile compared to it has some minerals that makes the maize become fertile. And also we have these armyworms. I'll be showing you. But right now we're still harvesting this sand. The real deal. So what I'm doing here, I'm just collecting it. Then I'm going to transfer it on the safer side, because all this place is a riverbank. And the guy you see there is called Mutua, and I think he'll be joining here. Right now, if you're not busy on the farm, you're busy on the river to look for sand. This sand can be used to make blocks, can be used to make cabros, can be used mixed with cement, build anything, can do any plastering, name them. Any beautiful thing about sand is that not every type of sand is used in building. It's called a sand soil. These are sand soil. And let me show you. We pick it from the riverbed. You see? From the particles, we have big particles and small particles. So once we do it like that, we harvest it, we leave it there, but also there's an advantage. Once you harvest sand like this, of which it's wet, it's normally heavy because it has water. So if you're selling for someone this kind of sand, it's actually going much because it's compacted. But once you sell these it's kind of dried up. You may see that it goes much, but it's not as much as the one that is really wet over here. So guys, I've shown you. You see the downstream and what the rains really did to us. Let me just show you. I think you see, this is all sand, and this is how we measure sand. This sand, all of this is really sand, big sand. And initially this stream, it's not a river. This stream used to be shallow. It used to be just this place big, and the name of this stream, it's called Witacho. This is the river called Witacho, and this stream, compared to the other one, it normally goes, and there's a junction that they normally meet with another big stream. It's called Mkunamo. So once they meet, they just flash down to Amaro's Villa. That's why you see Amaro's Villa river is kind of broad enough and narrow enough. But this one, it's not narrow, it's kind of a small one. So let me tell you, if I decide to collect sand from this side, you see, from this area to that area, how much tippers am I going to collect? I think it's really and much more that I'm going to collect. So this is the business right now, and I just decided to collect that for a day because it's something tiresome. You know, harvesting sand, it's really tiresome. And oh, that's a tractor. It's really tiresome, but it's a booming business here. So with your effort, with your strength, it depends on how much sand are you going to collect. So since I just started me all by myself, I know from this side, this place is really deep, really deep. This is only the layer, the carpet of this river. So I'm standing on the layer of the river. And guys normally buy sand, so this is a side hustle that we normally do. I'll go back there, continue sand harvesting, then I'm gonna show you something else. What the rains did to us. People are complaining, you know, rain rained so much that you know, our farms are destroyed. I say no, it was a blessing, because right now the economy is really hard. I'll say it's a blessing because the economy is really hard. I decided to start here because there's a crack that where my friend is standing, it's going to sink, because once the rains again starts becoming more and more, the place is going to sink. So initially, this is where we collect. We collect it so that we may not strain throwing this sand. You know, once the sand is wet, it's really heavy. So you strain our muscles pushing the sand. So we're going to transfer this sand to the other level. So we'll leave this level again. It's going to be a split level. So guys, I was telling you something. Let me scoop some too. I was telling you something. People are actually complaining about about the rains. People are saying the rains have really made a lot of damages than good. But to me, I say it has done good, more good than harm, because the people who are actually crying are those people who have beans that are actually flowering. That's a disaster. But if you have maize, it's a booster. It acts like a booster on the maize plant. But also, this is sand. Where are you going to get this? It normally happens once, yeah? And this is Mother Nature giving us this. This tree, somebody may look at it and say, oh, you know, this tree, it's a disadvantage, oh, blah, blah, blah. But to me, I'll say this an advantage. So, let me show you something. Once we place it here, once let's say we place it there, we come then, we scoop, we transfer it to the bigger level. But for today, yeah, you can see, I think the tractor there is trying to get, yeah. You know now, that's what I was telling you. Even this tractor here, it came to pick the sand. Mutua, nilikuwa nafikiria unaona hii mchanga. Tutaikata yote, uirushe hapa. Ibakishe ile sehemu pale ndo tuweke nyingine tena. Ama? Now let me just show you what people are saying. You see, like let me just come under. Show you that. Something like let's say now this tree, it's really big and it cannot be moved from this place. Yeah, it was actually removed from the top side of the river, top river to down river. But the advantage is, somebody just told me that mwito one zisile mahindi. Somebody just told me that, you know, the advantage of this one is that right now we're supporting green energy. As much it's uprooted, we're going to chop it, and it's going to make firewood. Not firewood, charcoal. Yeah, we're going to make charcoal from this. So I'll have guys who will come, chop it into two, and place it here and burn it. So to me, I'll say it's an advantage, and to me, I'll say it's going to do me good than seeing it as a disaster, because I've got no means of removing it from here. So even if it rains much, it's going to be taken at the lower level. You see, this was the impact of the rain, really impact of the rain. And if you guys remember the other time, this is the same spot, this is the same place that I actually removed the sweet potatoes. Yeah, in my last video, this is the same area that I harvested sweet potatoes. And today, you see, I just immediately planted maize and beans. Yeah, so it's a crop rotation kinda, so that we may not go. You may see some of it. This was the roots of the sweet potatoes that we removed. Even it hasn't rotted yet. So we decided to fight with time, go with the time, get to see what's what. So yeah, sir. Mushrooms, good mushrooms, and once they mixed with on the vegetables, really delicious African delicacy. So I say the rain brought much bad than good. This goodie, yeah? Good mushrooms, and you know, I think have you ever tasted mushroom soup? I know those guys are my friends from the other side. Mushroom soup, yeah. And if I walk around, I think I'd be having so many. I'd be getting so many mushrooms. Yeah, so many mushrooms, and this is one of the best. And in terms of nutritious, it's also nutritious to the body. And this is the effect of rain. Once the sun is so much, we won't be having things like this. Mushroom soup, effect of rain. So he's Mutua. He's a very good friend of mine. Now, these are the things that people are complaining. The rain has been raining too much. But these leaves are going to reorganize themselves, if that's the best English. But also, the advantage is we normally have these armyworms that they normally sit at the heart of this plant, and they eat from the heart of this plant. So once this rain starts raining, it floods from this place, and the hailstorms kills those armyworms. And to us, it's an advantage as a farmer, because once it kills the armyworms, then I'm on the safer side, because my plant will not be destroyed by armyworms. Right now, and also, while you can see the ground, I tried to spray the weedicides. So this is the effect of the weedicide, that it normally has that scorching effect. So instead of putting somebody to weed, because we go with time, and we're told it also has some nutrients that boost the soil. So I just decided to try. So this is the whole farm, and initially, as I told you, the other ridge is Aaron Dante's place, and Aaron Dante's place and Dim Wango's place are just adjacent, and my neighbor. So, man, people are saying, oh, the disadvantage, oh, it has brought much harm than good. But to me, I say it has brought so good than harm, because I'll get firewood there. I'm harvesting sand there. My food, I think, the only thing I've not done here is just applying inputs like fertilizer. But right now, since I've sprayed the weed side, I think I'm good to go. So guys, anything that happens, when Mother Nature reacts, let's not be weeping, saying, oh, complaining. No, things happen with a reason. Because like right now, so many youths have the employment. You can see even from the other side, people are sand harvesting. You see, people are sand harvesting. And do you know how many youths are going to eat from that job today? So many. So let's not complain, rather than let's appreciate in every effort that it's done. So guys, this is Intaki_1. Really go check me out. I had so many friends telling me you don't upload. Yes, I don't, but from right now, you'll be seeing lots and good contents, especially from this village of ours. I'll be showing you what's in Nyabohanse, who is in Nyabohanse, and what's the real benefit of you being in Nyabohanse. So don't go nowhere. This is a special area, Intaki_1. Man, check me out. Much love, enough respect. Don't go nowhere. I'm still going back to the bank to harvest some sand. Thank you.